ahead and get started. I think most everybody's about finished eating. If you're not, go ahead and continue to finish up. If you know Peter Dillingham, I am not him. So he's next on the agenda, but Peter apologized he couldn't be here with us today. But he did send me some notes on his report, so I want to read those to you. Peter does a great job for us, and like I say, he couldn't be here today. As we reflect on the past 4 years, I'm thrilled to share the remarkable impact your generosity has made possible for the Enid Higher Education Council. The 2021-2024 EHEC campaign, we set an ambitious goal in 2021 of raising $250,000, reaching an incredible $275,000 in pledges that year, including additional donations in years. The campaign has actually reached $320,000 over the 4 years. Thanks to you, we've touched countless lives, strengthened our mission to help underserved and non-traditional students successfully complete a college degree. This success stands a testament to the power of collective action and the unwavering commitment to a community of donors. Looking ahead, I'm thrilled to announce the 2025 through 28 EHEC campaign with an ambitious goal of raising $300,000 in the pledges for next year, and over the 4 year, our hope is to raise $350,000. With your continued partnership, we aim to increase the number of deserving students that can achieve their degree goals at our partner institutions. This vision's bold, but we know together we have a passion and resources to drive to achieve it. In the coming months, we'll be reaching out with opportunities to get involved, updates to our progress, and stories of how your support is transforming lives. And we're going to hear about some of those today. So thank you for standing with us, believing in the mission, and fueling the work that changes lives. And so the next 4 years, let's hit that goal and move past it like we did the last 4 years. And that's due to a big thanks to a lot of you in the room and a lot of folks around the communities that stepped up and did a little more than they'd done in the past. And so we're excited to hear about the stories that these funds are impacting some of these students. So thank you very much. Give yourselves a round of applause, because that was great that we exceeded our. And then now, without any further ado, I want to recognize Senator Peterson for showing up today. Thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to come hang out with us. And Dr. Hannaford, I'm going to turn it over to you.
Thank you, Mike. First of all, I want to welcome everybody to the campus here at Enid for Northwestern Oklahoma State University. I have a few introductions. I'll just ask them to raise their hand real quickly, but you'll hear from Dr. McMillan, our Dean of our Enid campus here. Dr. Meyer is our Dean of Faculty right here. Dr. Thomason is our Dean of our Woodward campus. Ms. Kelsey Martin in the back is our Director of Marketing and University Relations. On behalf of all of us, we want to thank the Enid Higher Education Council for what you do for our institutions and for our students. I know that you're going to be impressed with our students today, and that's the big thing we're all here to listen to. What you do makes a difference for both of our institutions, paving the way for a great and an affordable education for our students. With that help, Northwestern is proud to have kept its tuition fees flat for the last 4 years, and that is a goal that we hope we can continue to do with your help. The semester's gone by really fast. We're excited to start the spring, and we're also very happy to announce right now that we're about 15% up in enrollment, and that includes also up on the Enid campus. We're thankful for our partnerships here in Enid with NOC, with Enid Public Schools, and Autry Tech, and we look forward to continue to work to make Enid a place of a seamless transition for education for all of our people here. And then finally, as we get ready for our legislative session, I'm going to ask you all to be champions for higher education, as we have a huge impact, not only the critical workforce here in the state, but also our big economic drivers for our communities. And I know you can all hit up Senator Peterson, but I can tell you he's a great champion for us, and I appreciate you being here. So enjoy the day. Thank you again for being here, and Right Rangers Right. I'll bring up Dr. McMillan, who will introduce our students.
First off, just thanks everybody for coming today. This is a really special time for us. This is right at the end of the semester, so we've just come off of recognizing all our graduates this semester. We had commencement on Sunday, and then we had our Enid campus recognition last Thursday. So it's a great time to recognize the students. But that's not what we're here for today, right? Today we're here to sort of appreciate our sponsors, our board members, and all those that go into helping us out, support our students, and it means a tremendous amount for us. I wanted to just kind of introduce the EHEC students, all of them together. If you're an EHEC recipient, could you just stand real quick so that we can see the students in the room? Northwestern and Northern will be fine. Exciting to have these students here with us today, just to kind of, we'll have a couple speakers share their experiences and what the award meant to them. I would just tell you we have 5 junior awards each semester and 5 senior awards, and then we also give out part-time scholarships as well. So it benefits a lot of students. So without any further ado, I'm going to go ahead and mention both of them so that I don't have to come back up here. But we're going to have Miss Kimberly Bowles. She's an Enid native, and she's an accounting major. She will be speaking first. She has a final at 1 o'clock, so if she ducks out, and then we have Mr. Adriel Laura. He's from Ringwood. He's a business administration major as well. We'll be speaking right after Kimberly. All right.
So, hello, my name is Kimberly Bowles, and I'm an Enid local. I'm a senior here at Northwestern, studying full-time with a major in accounting. I am grateful I can share my story with you all today. Before graduating high school, I found myself uncertain about how I was going to afford college. I didn't qualify for FAFSA. My parents were not in a position to cover the costs of my education, and my family does not believe in taking on student loan debt. I took as many AP classes as possible to earn credits and reduce tuition fees. I applied to numerous scholarships and filled out many applications, but I often found myself outside looking in, never hearing back or not quite making the cut. I remember expressing my financial worries with my family, especially my stepmom, who even offered to get a part-time job just to help cover my expenses if my own job wasn't enough. I know only by the grace of God I received the Presidential Leadership Council Scholarship at NOC. This scholarship was a huge blessing that allowed me to finish my first 2 years without the burden of financial worry. I remember the moment I got the call telling me that I had been awarded the scholarship. I was crying with tears of relief and joy. It was a huge weight lifted off of my shoulders, and I could focus mainly on my education. During my last semester at NOC, I took concurrent classes here at Northwestern. I knew expenses would be higher, so the worry set back in. But again, God provided. About a month after I started my classes here, I received an email informing me that I had been awarded the EHEC scholarship. This moment was another powerful reminder of God's faithfulness in my life. I don't need to worry and stress because God is paving the way. Paul says in Philippians 4:9, "But my God shall supply all your needs according to his riches and glory by Christ Jesus." I've seen this truth in my life through the generosity of others and the provision of these scholarships. To all the EHEC donors, I want to express my deepest gratitude. Your generosity has allowed me to focus on my studies and work toward my goal of becoming an EHEC. I appreciate how much you have all invested in me, my community, my education, and my future. Thank you.
Good afternoon. My name is Adriel Laura. I am the son of Mexican parents, originally from Greenwood, Oklahoma. I'm a full-time student majoring in business administration at this campus. My parents, could not finish could not finish a degree, so I feel so fortunate to fulfill my dreams they once had. Thank you, Mom and Dad, gracias, for the support and confidence they had and always gave me, so that I can continue studying to improve myself and achieve my goals. My higher education has changed my life, of my life and of my family. It has given me many experience by not being to fear for success and the world around us. There will be falls, but there will always be a way to get up and move forward. Thanks to all this and more, I'm now proudly here in front of you all as a student at Northwestern Oklahoma State University. And a few steps away from finishing my degree, I know I will succeed because I have confidence in myself and to continue this dream. So what is a scholarship? Well, a scholarship is an opportunity to continue to fight to achieve your dreams. Thanks to the academic performance that each one demonstrates daily, dedicating time and effort to what one wants. It is a challenge for all students to be able to win a scholarship. It is a great honor to be here today and direct these words of gratitude to all the people who are part of the donor organization and the board of directors of school, since it is thanks to them all this was made possible to be able to grow financially. And don't forget, your talent determines what you can do. Your motivation determines how much you are willing to do. Your attitude determines how well you will do it. Thank you very much, and God bless each of you.
Hi, for those of you I haven't had the opportunity to meet, I'm Diana Morris-Watkins, the president of Northern Oklahoma College. Wow, what a great reminder of why it is that we do what we do, whether we're working in or supporters of higher education. So thank you to the two of you for sharing your story. Pretty outstanding examples of the partnership that we have between Northern Oklahoma College and Northwestern as you guys cross the bridge to finish here. It's really exciting. I'm excited to have the opportunity to be here today to thank members of the Enid Higher Education Council and supporters. I was aware of the work that EHEC does before I moved into administration, but then when I really moved into academic affairs and got into the nitty-gritty of it, you guys blew my socks off. You heard what Dwight had to say earlier about the way that this group has exceeded their fundraising goals. What a gift to Garfield County that these folks are making an investment in these students to carry out their post-secondary education. I'm super excited to see what those numbers are when we're reporting at the end of that next campaign. Quickly, before we turn this over to the people that you really want to hear from more than me, I want to introduce members of our teams. If you guys would give a wave to this crew, please. We have Vice President Enid Simpson. She's our VP for Financial Affairs and Treasurer for EHEC. And Sherry Snyder, Vice President for Development and Community Relations and Secretary for EHEC. Dr. Shelley Minikasi, some of you may not yet have had the opportunity to meet, our new Vice President for Academic Affairs. And Dr. Rick Edgington, our Vice President for Enrollment Management. Of course, everybody in the room already knows him, but Vice President Jeremy Ice here for the Enid campus. We're also fortunate to have some representatives here from the NOC Foundation. We have Candy Olive, Director of Development and Donor Relations. Sierra Kirby, our gift processing coordinator, and if we're honest, the individual who helps us prepare everything that we need to make EHEC run smoothly from our end. Another quite familiar face to you, I will introduce a couple of our foundation trustees. We have Patrick Anderson here with us, and he will be the incoming chair for the Enid Higher Education Council. We're grateful for your service there. And President Emeritus, Dr. Shale Evans, who also serves the NOC Foundation. I don't want to miss an opportunity to thank you, Senator Peterson, for the work that you do on behalf of higher education, for everything, but particularly for the deferred maintenance monies that you sent our way this past session, and for continuing to fund concurrent enrollment for juniors and seniors. That's huge for the students that are in this room. Many of them have concurrent hours under their belt as well. Just want to thank all of you in the room for the time and energy that you give to this group, that you assist us in helping us. Our tagline at Northern is life-changing. What you do on the Enid Higher Education Council is absolutely that for these students. And at this time, I will turn it over to Vice President Heiss to introduce the Northern students.
echo many of the comments that have already been made. Enid is a special place. The work that we do here and the partnerships that we have, Dwight mentioned it in our meeting today, but a lot of people working together to help students accomplish their goals and not competing with each other and worrying about who gets credit for what. That's not common. Jonathan and Wayne and I were a part of the Council of Extended Campus Administrators, and I know that Dr. Evans has been on there and some other folks that have participated in that in the past. And when we share what happens here in the Enid community with those campus administrators across the state, they don't have similar stories. And so I feel very fortunate to work in a community like this where we work so well with each other and trying to help students accomplish their goals. I was fortunate enough to work with Kimberly. She was not only receiving one of our President's Leadership Council scholarships, but she was also recognized by her peers as our president of that organization. So that's another special honor. And she also represented us at the recent ERDA quarterly luncheon when we talked about our Enid Higher Education Council and the startup Enid entrepreneur competitions that we have. Did an excellent job there, and I know you'll continue to do excellent things. Adriel continues to impress. He was a part of Autry and a part of NOC and has done some amazing things as well. And so thank you guys. I know this last campaign that we talked about where we raised about $350,000. Dr. Strait is not in the room, but he certainly deserves some recognition for our work there. He was relentless. He gave you your task, and he followed up on whether you completed your task, and if you hadn't, he told you about completing your task. And so he did a fantastic job leading this organization as we raised $350,000. So it's amazing to see what this organization has done over the years and the amount of support that they have given to students. And I'm excited to be a part of it, and excited to tackle the next campaign so we can continue to provide those opportunities for a long time moving forward. So without further ado, I will introduce one student that is here in person today, but as Dr. McMillan mentioned, Kimberly has a final at 1. One of the students that we selected is actually a nursing student that is in Stillwater taking a part of his final exam right now. But after I extended the opportunity for him to speak to you guys today, he wanted to do that, so we organized filming a video of him. So I'd like to start with Christopher Nace, who is from Goltry and is pursuing a degree in nursing. So I'll step out of the way so you guys can see his brief comments here. seeing him and his family on campus and excited for them in their future. So our next student that will be speaking to you guys today is Miss Sophia Arnold. And Sophia is also a very impressive young lady. She's the president of our Hispanic Heritage Club, pursuing a degree in elementary education. And I know that Dr. Garrow was not able to stick around with us today after our meeting, but it's certainly our hope that we can keep you here in the Enid community to be an elementary ed teacher. One more impressive thing about this young lady that I want to share with you. We have a group of students that often are not able to return back home due to Thanksgiving break and being international students from quite a ways away. And we do some donations and things of that nature to try to help feed them during the holiday seasons. This is a young lady that came to my office and offered as a student to help fellow students during that time as well. So she's a very compassionate, caring individual, and I'll ask Sophia to come up and share her remarks.
Good afternoon. My name is Sophia Arnold and I'm from Enid, Oklahoma. I'm currently a full-time sophomore at NOC and my major is in elementary education. I'm a member of the Phi Beta Kappa Honor Society and president of the Hispanic Heritage Club. Receiving a scholarship from the Enid Higher Education Council has blessed me in so many ways. Not only has it allowed me to pursue my education full-time, it has also allowed me to focus on my education to my fullest extent. I no longer have to worry about my finances and how they will affect my education. Instead, I get to focus on my studies and move towards my goal of becoming a school teacher. My goal is to continue my education throughout a master's degree and to help disadvantaged children receive the mental and educational assistance they need. Higher education has advanced my life in many ways. It has opened a world of opportunities that I would have never discovered otherwise. I have always been a shy individual, but throughout my college career, I have been blessed with many leadership opportunities, which have opened numerous doors to my career. For example, after getting involved with volunteer opportunities for the Hispanic Heritage Club, I was introduced to the Enid Care Campus for abused and neglected children. I'm now a regular donor to this cause and have been asked to join the board of directors. This opportunity and many more would have never been possible for me without receiving scholarships for a higher education. I am incredibly grateful for each and every one of you who are here today. Your generosity and dedication to students like me is unlike any other. Throughout my time at NOC, I have had the privilege of observing and experiencing the positive impact that your donations have on the lives of the upcoming generations of both students and professionals. From the bottom of our hearts, thank you so much for your generosity and for allowing me to speak to you today.
Well, I can say impressive. So to all of you students, thank you. It's not easy to get up and speak in front of everybody, so you guys did a great job. Good luck in your future. You've got a lot of folks that are pulling from you or for you, so if there's anything we can do to help, and to all the donors, thank you. I hope that solidifies why we give, because these are great stories, and like I say, we want nothing but the best for all of you. So thank you guys for taking time. Good luck on the final, and good luck with the rest of you. You have finals coming up, but thank you guys for coming out today and sharing your stories. And like I say, please reach out. You got a room full of folks that are pulling for you, and you guys have a great rest of your day and a very Merry Christmas. So thanks everybody, and we're adjourned.